Hello everyone, today we will be discussing the content on negotiation of dispute prevention and resolution clauses, with the first section being commodity inspection clauses. This section primarily focuses on understanding the buyer's right to inspection, the time and place of inspection, the inspection agency, the inspection certificates, the inspection standards, the inspection methods, and the commodity inspection clauses in the contract. Commodity inspection refers to the process in international goods trade, whereby the commodity inspection and quarantine agency conducts inspections and appraisals on the quality, quantity, and packaging of import and export goods to determine whether the subject matter of the contract meets the specifications outlined in the contract. First, let's take a look at the buyer's right to inspection. In the process of transferring goods between the international buyer and seller, there are typically three stages: delivery, inspection or examination, and acceptance or rejection. The fact that the buyer received the goods does not necessarily mean that the buyer has accepted the goods. The buyer's decision to accept or reject the goods depends on the results of his inspection or examination of the goods. In this regard, the laws of various countries and relevant international conventions have clear stipulations. Next, we will understand the inspection time and location in international goods sales contracts based on customary practices. In the international community and our business practices in China, regarding stipulating the inspection time and the location, there are generally several approaches. First, inspection in the exporting country, which includes the following two types: inspection at the place of origin and inspection at the port of shipment. Second, inspection in the importing country, which includes the following two types: inspection at the port of destination and inspection at the buyer's business premises, or the final user's location. Third, inspection in the exporting country and re-inspection in the morning country. The specific approach is as follows. When the seller ships the goods in the exporting country, the inspection agency at the port of shipment conducts the inspection and issues an inspection certificate, which serves as the basis for the seller to receive payment after the goods arrive at the port of destination. A mutually agreed upon inspection agency conducts a re-inspection and issues a certificate. Fourth, inspection of weight or quantity at the port of shipment and inspection of quality at the port of destination. This means that the weight or quantity of the goods is determined based on the certificate issued by the inspection agency at the port of shipment, while the quality is determined based on the certificate issued by the inspection agency at the port of destination. Next, we will understand the inspection agencies in international trade. The work of commodity inspection is typically handled by professional inspection departments or agencies. In terms of the nature of their organization, these agencies can be broadly categorized into three types: official, semi official, and non official. Official inspection agencies refer to those established by national or local governments with investment, which, in accordance with the relevant laws and decrees promulgated by the state, carry out mandatory inspection, quarantine, and supervision and management of goods entering and exiting the country. Semi-official inspection agencies refer to those that have a certain degree of authority, are authorized by the national government, and represent the government in exercising certain aspects of commodity inspection or inspection management work. These are typically private inspection institutions. Non-official inspection agencies primarily refer to those established by private individuals who possess professional inspection and appraisal technical capacities, such as public notaries or inspection companies. The responsibilities of the National Commercial Inspection Department and its inspection agencies located in various regions mainly include the following three aspects. First, implementing statutory inspections. Second, conducting inspection and appraisal services for import and export commodities. Third, supervising and managing the quality of import and export commodities and their inspection work. Next, we will understand the inspection certificates. The functions of commodity inspection certificates include the following 5 aspects. First, a basis for the buyer and the seller to transfer goods. Second, a basis for the seller to handle payment settlements. Third, a document for the customers to calculate tariffs. Fourth, a basis for handling claims and settlements. Fifth, a basis for calculating transportation fees for goods. In international goods trade, there are numerous types of inspection certificates. Inspection standards refer to the criteria based on which import and export goods are inspected, such as specific regulations and requirements for the quality specifications, packaging of the goods, sampling, sample preparation, or testing methods, as well as specific regulations and requirements for testing instruments, etc. Even for the same type of commodity, if the standards and methods used for its inspection differ, the inspection results often vary, which can easily lead to disputes between the buyer and the seller. Therefore, when the trading parties are signing a sales contract, in addition to specifying the inspection time and location, the inspection agency, and the inspection certificate, they often also need to clearly define the inspection standards based on their needs. The specific content of the inspection standards depends on the type and characteristics of the commodity as well as the relevant laws or administrative regulations of the importing and exporting countries. The inspection methods refer to the specific practices used for inspecting the quality, quantity, or number and packaging of imported and exported goods, including the number and methods of sampling. In the inspection process, the following methods are generally used: sensory inspection, chemical inspection, physical inspection, microbiological inspection, etc. For some commodities, using different inspection methods can yield completely different results, which can easily lead to disputes. Finally, let us take a look at the commodity inspection clauses in the contracts. In international goods sales contracts, the commodity inspection clauses generally include the following content. First, the time and place for inspection or re-inspection. Second, the inspection agency. Third, the inspection certificate. Fourth, the inspection standards. Fifth, the inspection methods. When establishing commodity inspection clauses, the following points should be noted. First, the inspection clause should be consistent with the quality clause. Second, the inspection clause should be consistent with the content of the documents related to the payment clauses to avoid unnecessary trouble. Third, when the inspection standards and methods of both parties are inconsistent, the inspection clause should clearly specify the specific inspection standards and methods. Fourth, for import contracts involving complex specifications, machinery, equipment, etc., based on their different characteristics, additional special provisions should be included in the clause, such as detailed inspection standards, assessment and testing methods, materials used in the products and their quality standards, samples, and technical specification costs to facilitate comparison inspection and acceptance upon arrival of the goods. Please complete the following post-class tasks. Alright, this concludes today's lesson. See you next time.